The look on my skin was just very severe. I do love how they... Hey guys, my name is Sadie and welcome back to my channel. I am here to talk some beauty, and specifically today I want to talk about Fenty Beauty. If you are not familiar with the brand Fenty Beauty, where have you been? Fenty Beauty is a line that was started by pop star, culture icon Rihana, and whenever this brand was first started, I feel like it came right out the gates really strong and came out with this amazing foundation line that had 50 shades, making such a big impact on the beauty world in general. They were doing something that nobody in the beauty space had ever seen before. Come to think of it, isn't that crazy of a thing, huh? Catering to all people of all skin tones? What? They really shook up the beauty world in this way and was kind of like a wake-up call to a lot of people in the industry in general, coming out with a shade range that was just so inclusive of people from every end of the shade spectrum. And I feel like ever since then, Fenty has come out with a lot of products that have been really great, but also some products that, in my opinion, have not been so great. So today, I want to talk about what I think are the best and the worst from the line Fenty Beauty, and all of this to say, as if Rihanna is listening to this, but no hate to Rihanna, no hate to anyone ever. These are just my opinions of what I think of the product, and I'm sure many of you out there have had similar or completely different reactions or thoughts to these same products. So today I'm going to be talking about 7 products from the Fenty Beauty line, and I'm going to be talking about these products in the order of my least favorite to my most favorite. So the first 2 products I actually want to mention are 2 products that I don't actually own anymore. They are 2 products that, yes, I bought and ended up returning, which is not something that I usually do, except when it comes to foundations. The bottom of my list for this Fenty Beauty review are both the foundations, both the matte version and the more hydrating version that came out more recently. I know that a lot of people out there love both of these foundations, and I know that what the release of these foundations just meant so much to this beauty space and the beauty industry in general, and I don't want to discount that in any way, but I did not like the formula at all of either of these foundations. The matte foundation was the first one to come out, and I tried that one kind of knowing that I wasn't going to like it because I just generally, as a person who has more textured skin and has more dry spots in places, mattifying foundations are never the way that I like to go. But since so many people were talking about it, I gave in to the hype and I decided to try it out myself, and no surprise to me at all, I did not like it whatsoever, so I did end up returning it. So then when they came out with the hydrating version, I was super excited to try it out as a person who is a fan of hydrating foundations, but I know I wasn't alone in this reaction because I saw this kind of in the reviews and some of the reviews here on YouTube, people talking about how this just created a really weird texture on my skin. Specifically, it happened to me on my forehead. Even more than just like emphasizing the texture that I had on my forehead, it just like made me look like I had even more texture on my forehead. I really don't know what is so weird about this hydrating formula. I know that everybody's skin is different and reacts completely differently to foundations, but I know I wasn't alone in thinking that about the hydrating version of this foundation. So if you have had that similar experience with either of these foundations, I would love to know down below. I am not one usually who returns makeup products because I understand how wasteful that can be, but usually when it comes to foundations, they tend to be more expensive products. And with foundations, I feel like I can know kind of right off the bat if I'm gonna like a foundation or not, if I'm gonna end up using it again. And with both of these foundations, the look on my skin was just very severe that I knew I wasn't going to want to turn back to them at any time. So I did decide to return them, and in both cases ended up exchanging them for different foundations. The next product I want to mention is again a product that I am not really a fan of, and that is the matchsticks, specifically the highlighter matchsticks. So the matchsticks are these cream products that are in this stick form. These were also one of the first releases from the line overall, if I'm not mistaken, and they came in groupings of 3. And in these 3 groupings, there was one stick that was supposed to be for your contour, one that was supposed to be a concealer, and one that is supposed to be your highlighter. I have mine specifically in the shade Starstruck. Immediately when I tried this highlighting stick on, I was not a fan of it. This is just one of those highlighters that it does not give me like the instant glow that I want from a highlighter. I like the more glown from within look that is like less glittery. This highlighter just like looks dull on my skin. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's super shimmery, as the name kind of describes. They are shimmer sticks after all, but I feel like it just really sits on top of the skin, and that is always like my least favorite thing about highlighters, is I feel like they can stand out on the skin and not really blend into the skin very well, and I feel like I really experienced that with this product. I always want to give this product a second try, and because I know that their highlighting powders are so popular, which I actually haven't tried, but I did try this highlighting stick because I tend to be a fan of more cream products when it comes to products on the face, so that's why I wanted to give this one a try, but I definitely did not like it, and I think if you are interested in buying some of the match sticks, I will mention one later on, I would definitely skip the shimmer sticks. I know that they recently came out with like a different shade, I think. I don't know if it's a different formula of the shimmer sticks that is supposed to be more of a glossy look, and instead of this more shimmery, I don't know, not a matte, but it's like whatever this shimmer stick is. I haven't tried that one. Maybe I'm curious to try it out. I do love how they magnetized together. The next product I want to mention is another product that I do not like, and that is the FLYLINER. So the FLYLINER is an eyeliner pen. Specifically, this is a felt tip pen, and as long as I can remember in my makeup wearing life, I have always been a liquid eyeliner person, and my tried and true eyeliner is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster, as opposed to this Fenty one. The Physicians Formula one is a brush tip, while this one is a felt tip, but that like wasn't really the only downside of this product for me. When I first used this product, the first thing that I realized off the bat is that it felt super light as compared to my number one right here, my Physicians Formula Eye Booster. It just felt like so much lighter even right out of the package. I don't think it's just the packaging, but it just feels like more substantial of a thing overall, and maybe like there's actually more product in there. When it came to this one, it was hard to tell right off the bat, but after using this product for I want to say like a month and a half, which is not really much time at all, especially because during that time I wasn't even wearing that much makeup because I was inside all day long and not going anywhere. But still, this product ran out so fast, so much faster than my Physicians Formula eyeliner has ever run out. And it does retail for $20, which is not exorbitantly expensive, but is not cheap for an eyeliner. So if you are looking for a liquid eyeliner pen, I would definitely not recommend the Fenty one unless you want to throw some money down the drain. When it comes to the formula itself, I don't think the formula was bad. One tiny issue I had with it was it kind of dried down in a shiny way, and just like a couple of times I had some issues with transfer, but overall I didn't have too many issues with the formula of the product or even the applicator itself. I just like ran out of product so much faster than I thought. Maybe it was specifically the one that I just got a bad one, but I was super surprised by that, and I think $20 you can find an eyeliner that is a lot better for a lot less. So the next product I want to mention, I just have the mini version right here, but this is a product that is kind of like right in the middle for me. It is not one that I love, nor is it one that I hate. This is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. This is a product I think I got as like a sample or a point perk, something like that. I feel like whenever I first put this powder on to set my foundation, I really love how it looks, but kind of as it wears off during the day, I feel like it just really clings to any of the issues that I have on my skin. Yes, again, I'm sure if you're like a person with perfect skin, which I feel like more and more people are nowadays, and I feel like I'm the only one who has problematic skin, but I know that's not true. As a person with skin issues, this powder was just like not too friendly in those spots especially. Maybe in the future when I have less issues on my skin, I will like this powder better and it will wear better. I'm kind of so-so on that one. That's right in the middle for me. Alright, next. These last three products are all products that I really enjoy and recommend. These are just how I've ordered them in my top 3. The first one I want to mention is another version of the match stick, but this is the contouring stick of the 3 kind of matchstick options. This contour stick I purchased at the same time as the shimmer stick. I didn't buy the trio because I had heard a lot of bad things about those concealer sticks in general, and because I already knew that I didn't like the foundation, so I was just getting getting a feeling that I wasn't going to be a fan of the complexion products, so I did pick up this contour stick, and like I mentioned before, I tend to be a fan of cream products on the face. To me, it does not disappoint. I have mine in the shade Mocha, which is this nice medium deep, I'd say really cool brown that I think works really well as a contour shade for me. I tend to not really go too hard on contour or bronzer. It's kind of either or for me. The pigmentation in this product I feel kind of really matches my preferences. It is not like a heavily pigmented product, but I think you could still build this product up if you did want more an intense contour, and I just really love how this product works. It blends out really beautifully. I love the shade of it. In my contour products, I tend to look for ones that are more cool rather than warm, and yeah, I have just really enjoyed using this one. I think the stick application makes it really nice and simple to use. You can just draw it all over the face wherever you want to use it, and I usually use like a stipple brush or a more dense brush to just blend it in on the places on my face where I applied it, and it definitely makes me more interested in trying more shades of these matte contour sticks just to get more variety. More fun. So the next product I want to mention is one of Fenty's newest releases. This is a product that I have been wearing nearly every day since I received it in the mail, and that is the new Fenty Beauty Cream Blush. I have mine in the shade Crush on Cupid, which is this deep kind of strawberry color. And like I said in the video before, I am a fan of cream products, especially cream blushes. I love cream blushes. I have been collecting a lot of cream blushes, testing a lot of them, and I was so excited, and I was counting down the days until Fenty released this product. Okay, first thing that I thought when I received this product is that it was really small. I didn't expect it to be this small. To compare it to one of the other cream blushes that I love, this is by Tower 28 Beauty. This, let's see, this is 4.5 grams. And this is 3 grams. So there's like a significant difference in the amount of product in this, and this one's cheaper. I definitely want to do like a favorite cream blushes video in the future, and you might see this one pop up again. Yes, I was kind of taken aback about how small the product was, but still I think the product is fairly priced at $20, I think. And the formula of this cream blush is definitely one that I love. When it comes to pigmentation, this is definitely on the side of a more buildable blush, but I think that that is totally okay, especially when it comes to cream blushes, because then you can just kind of apply more on your finger and dab more on your cheeks, and it'll still blend out really nicely. You don't have to worry about this one getting like stuck on one part of your face. Because of the lighter pigmentation, they just blend into the skin super nicely, and you can always add more if it's not enough. It is so much harder to take away than it is to add more product. But yeah, I will definitely in the future pick up more shades of this product. I'm also excited to try the cream bronzer version. I know the cream bronzer is like $15 or $16 more expensive than the blush version, which is kind of why I didn't pick it up immediately. But I have heard that the bronzer is actually bigger than the blush, so I don't know what that's about. I wish that they just kind of made these blushes a little bigger and charged more for them, because I definitely would have paid for that. There are so many fun shades that will be so fun for the summer, especially in the summer where I know a lot of us are tending more towards cream products and away from powder products. And lastly, my favorite product that I have tried from the Fenty line are the, what are these called? I've talked about these multiple times, I still don't know what they're called. These are the Gloss Bombs. I believe the original shade, Fenty Glow, was also in one of the first product launches from the line. Right off the bat, I knew that I loved this lip gloss. I am a person with very dry lips, so I kind of rarely wear lip products, but when I do, it tends to be something that is maybe less pigmented, more towards a gloss rather than something matte. So I haven't tried any of the matte lip products, the paint or the lipsticks, because that's just like not really my jam. But these lip glosses, oh, these lip glosses, I love them. I have them in 2 different shades, Fenty Glow and a Fussy. I absolutely love the formula of this. I think just gives the lips such like a juicy look. Even as someone with dry lips, they do not cling to any dry patches in any way. I think they just make the lips look so full and so glossy and just give the right amount of pigment for me. I know that there are more shades of this lip gloss now, so I definitely want to pick more up. These lip glosses retail sale for $19, which I think is a pretty fair price when it comes to the amount of product and the quality of product, obviously, that you are getting with these glosses. Really love those glosses. Totally recommend those if you are looking for a nice, smooth applying lip gloss. It adds a nice shine without being glittery in any way, and I think that anybody would love using these, so I totally recommend them. As a person with such problematic lips, I totally love using them still, so yes, definitely, if not my absolute favorite lip gloss formula I've ever tried. Let me know some of your favorite shades of this lip gloss down below, ones you think that I should try if you have tried any of them. And that completes my review of the best and the worst products from the Fenty Beauty line. As I said, I'm sure many of you out there love the products that I hate or hate the products that I love. These are just my opinions. Let me know some of your favorite Fenty Beauty products if you have tried and loved any of them. I would love to try more from the line. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I love what this brand has done for the beauty space in general, for the beauty world, opening people's eyes to this blind spot in the beauty industry that people were just kind of ignoring for so long and dusting under the rug, but Fenty brought it right out there and showed everyone, hey, what y'all have been doing is not right and this is how it should be. And I feel like this line is one of the lesser expensive lines at Sephora overall, and for like the really beautiful packaging that they have, I think that that's really amazing what they do. I think they sell their products at a really fair price and have a lot of high quality products to offer. If you guys enjoyed today's video, let me know down below with a like or a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already to stick around. I talk about all kinds of things on this channel, from beauty to fashion to fitness to David's tea. So if you enjoyed this video and want to stick around for more, hit the subscribe button. I would so appreciate if you did. And until the next video, I will see you all then. Bye!